ELV for the eclipse. It's actually happening. Oh my God, it's like, oh, it's blowing out the lenses. By the way, don't be stupid, people. Do not shoot or try to film this eclipse with, with, with your phone. It'll blow out the camera on your phone, so don't be stupid. All right, here we go. We're live. This is it.
I don't want to be in the video.
Eclipse
me.
Eclipse. So Love Triber is with me here, and she is being eclipsed. She's actually eclipsed herself. She doesn't want to be seen. So I'm not going to say understandably, but it just...
wow.
Oh, so...
Understandably.
Oops. Anyway, that's probably an effect of the eclipse. As you know, I blame everything on the planets. So I'm immune. Permanently immune. But let me give you a precursor advancer. I've already looked at the sun directly with my eyes, and I blew out my right retina. And I still have a burning part of the eclipse showing in my right eye, so my left eye. So what we've done here is we've prepared a very, very crude pinhole camera so that you can see it. I'm just going to go up to the grass here any moment. And we're up in the northeast corner of Las Vegas, way out near the Nellis Air Force Base. So let me give you a quick overview here. Okay, I'm not in prison. This is not a fence for prison. This is just a regular old fence. But anyway, let me park here. Let me park here for a second. I'll show you the pinhole. So here we go. This is how it works. So if you'd like to do the honors, please.
What?
If you could. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Oh, yeah. Okay, so if you could take that and just film this thing here that I'm holding. So this is the homemade pinhole camera. So there is the pinhole. There's the pinhole, and there's the screen. So watch.
Which way?
We're going to film the. Now you see the little thing there in the middle of the screen? That is the eclipse. Okay?
It's got a shadow.
So almost at the point of total eclipse. Can you see that, people? I mean, this is the best I can do. To me, that is mind-boggling. Okay. So in a few minutes, the whole of that little sliver of the sun is going to disappear. That sliver is not the moon. That's the sun. And the big black blob is eclipsing it. That black blob is the moon. So let's go back over here live. Thank you very much. So, somehow or other, I got the camera to flip the wrong way. How did I do that? Anyway, so, that's weird. So I'm not going to do the, see, the sun is right up there. Okay, so it's, we're getting very close. So let me just show you some nature as we wait here. Now, of course, there are people all over the pathway. And there are people out in eclipse parties watching this, but we're here in sunny Las Vegas because the eclipse goes almost perfectly over Las Vegas. So this is probably, I think it's the last one in my lifetime. Yeah, don't really know. I'll have to double check on that, but it's going to be decades before the next
2046.
2046 apparently. So that's, I don't know if I'll still be around, but anyway, let's have another look because we're getting very close to the actual moment. Let me check my watch here. Oh, the camera flipped around. It flipped around. I'm back on the, how did that happen? Anyway, we've got about 3 or 4 minutes till full eclipse. All right, so let me, how am I going to do this? Okay, let's do this again. Let's do this trick again, please. Thank you. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how the lens, how did I flip the camera? Oh God, obviously I have a lot to learn about technology, but if you just hold that there, just stay where you are. I'm going to go over here. So I'm going to try and film it this way. See if you can see this. Do you guys, can you see that? I don't see any people here hanging out live with me, but the eclipse is almost complete right now. And the sun is still, you have to remember in Las Vegas, the sun is incredibly intense. So we still have huge amounts of sunlight. But in a few minutes, I don't know how accurate it's going to be, but we might actually see the full annular eclipse, where we're going to actually see the full ring, where the sun will have a bit of a shine around the moon itself. We're getting close. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I can't see because I'm not. So I'm just having a guess right now that the camera is catching this. Let's see what I was. Okay, so now we're in very tight. I'm being very tight on the pinhole camera here. So that is it. We need a few more minutes if you want to be patient. Remember, there's people all over the west of the United States trying to film this. The northernmost part is already over. That was up in Oregon. We're now in Nevada. It's heading into Utah, then bits of Arizona, then Texas. But right now, gosh, we're getting really... I don't know if we'll actually see the whole thing, but let's have a look. I'm trying to tilt the screen here so I can get it's pretty freaking awesome. You know, for amateur photography, I think that's pretty cool. I'm moving the camera around a little bit because I don't know if you're actually seeing this or not. Because I'm not smart enough to figure out how to get the camera to do what it's supposed to do. Damn. So, okay, so I'm going to practice. So I'm looking straight at the camera right now. And so if I point the camera straight at the screen here, it should show you. Let's have a look. Can you tilt that a little more this way? That's it. That's right there. So that should be more or less perfection right there. There we are. Cinematic perfection, people. We're witnessing a very rare event here in astrology. Thank you very much. This is the new moon in Libra, and hey kids, do you want to see this? This is the eclipse. It's happening live right now. The sun up there. So watch. Let's put it down here, Laura, so we can see for the kids. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Good.
This is very, very rare. This only happens a few times in your lifetime. So do you see the little blob there? The little white sliver, that is the sun. Okay? That's the sun. And the black thing is covering the sun. The moon is covering the sun. Okay? So it's almost complete right now. Look at that. You see? Can you see that?
Wow, mira.
There we are.
Beautiful.
So I don't know how long it's going to stay there, but it's happening live right now. And it'll probably be another 5 or 10 minutes, something like that.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, please. I'm trying to hold my own camera for the live show because we're live right now on my YouTube. Okay, kiddies. Let's see if I can. There, you can see it a little more clear.
Yeah, I see it.
It's right there, this little one here. That's where it is.
Yeah,
Es la moon, papi. Moon.
Luna? Is it Luna?
Luna.
Yeah, what?
Don't look at it.
Don't look at the sun. No. I think Okay, I think it's already past it. That's as far as we're going to see it. We'll check back in a few minutes. So, hello everybody. Have a super day. I'm glad you could see this. It's happening right. Well, it's still, the sun is still very bright, but anyway. So there we go.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
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 Well, folks, I'm trying to look at this.
Got a pen?
For what?
Your YouTube
Oh, she
channel?
wants to see it. Okay. Yeah. You have to spell it out. Write it on a piece of paper for her. Okay. So, excuse me, I'm picking my nose. So it's kind of eerie. The light over here is very kind of weird and eerie at the moment. It looks like we're not getting an absolute 100% annular eclipse because we're not in the exact location. We're very close, but not 100%. I think I mentioned earlier on YouTube that I've actually witnessed 100% annular solar new moon eclipse, and that was like 15 years ago or something. So this is a pretty rare event. I wish I could show you more. There are probably all sorts of Weather Channel and News Channel stuff that's got all the cameras and lenses perfect, so you can see it on other sources all over the internet if you want to. I'm just giving you the Terra Illumination interpretation, that's all. Greetings, I see a couple of folks visiting. Thank you. Hello, how are you? You're welcome to join in the chat. Did any of you see the actual little pinhole camera image that I was showing there? I know the cinematography is very, amateur. I'm just doing the best that I can in the circumstances that we have. Okay. All right, so let's just have we got a few more minutes before the eclipse starts to fade away. So we're going to take a look. Oh, there's the sun again popping into the, I wonder if I can.
Why can't you do the pinhole on the ground?
Maybe I can, but you have to have flat. This has to be flat with this. So let's just have a look. Let me see if I can. All right, so I don't know if you can see this, but if you can look very closely, there's my camera. You can see that the eclipse, the bright little spot there, the little crescent, that's the sun. That's not the moon. That sun is starting to get fuller and brighter because the moon is starting slowly to move away from the maximum point that we can see here up in northeast Las Vegas. So this is going to go on for another 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so, and then the sun will be full on bright again. All right, so I'm going to leave. Well, let me see if I can.
I expected it to be darker outside. I was expecting
Well, yeah, there are places where it would feel darker, but we've got a lot of sunlight that spills out around it.
The ring of fire.
It is eerie. There's no question about it. The light is very eerie here right now. You probably can't see it on the camera. It's kind of spooky. It's a very, very bright sun, but a lot of the sun is eclipsed. Duh. That's why we're doing the video. Anyway, let me just go back over here. Sorry, arranging there. So you can see, hopefully you can see. Let's have a look. There we go. That should be. The eclipse is still, that's a pretty freaking awesome annular solar eclipse. We didn't see the full thing because we're not exactly in the most perfect location on the world, but I guarantee it does happen. This is real. So I'm going to sign out now. You've seen it. Hello. Let me just say hello. Who's that? Marbamea. Hello. Marbamea, good afternoon. Did you see the eclipse? Are you seeing the eclipse live right now, wherever you are? You could just let me know in the chat. So right now over here in Las Vegas, the time is, what is it? 9:32. So the main event has already happened, and the moon is starting to pass away from the sun. So it's going to get brighter, but we've just actually right now is the weirdest, most eerie light. You did see it. Okay, cool. So it did show up on the camera. Thank you very much. Marbe Mea. Greetings, Marbe Mea. Where are you in the world, Marbe? Are you in America? Are you in Europe? Are you in, I don't know, where? I love locations. Oh gosh, people are starting to show up now. Oh, you're in North Carolina. Well, you're not going to see it in North Carolina. So I'm really grateful that you tuned in to see it here. There is the location. This is a tiny little kids park up in Northeast Las Vegas. And I'm not going to show you, but typically this is a typical cool morning right now. For this time of year, the sun is extremely powerful, extremely bright. And I'm going to do one more last little clip on the pinhole camera just to show you that we've moved on. So let's have a look. Should look like this. All right, so.
Why is there two?
Oh, because I made a hole earlier, and it was a crappy hole. Don't ignore the messy one.
We get 2 eclipses in Vegas.
Okay, so there. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm messing things up here. There it is. Okay, so we've passed the main part of the eclipse, and we're looking at the eclipse as it's fading away. In other words, the moon is actually sliding gently away, and you can't see it on camera, but the light is kind of weird. I'm sensing it as weird, even though it just looks like, regular sunlight. So there you go. I hope that made sense to you. Thank you, dear viewers. I don't know how much else I can offer right now, so I'm going to sign out. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you have a blessed day. And this is, I know I can't actually show you the real thing, but this is kind of epic historical stuff in astrology, and this will go on to the Terra Illumination YouTube channel in a few minutes once it's finished processing. So take care, have a blessed day. By the way, while we're here, I should mention it. Go to the YouTube channel or go to Terra Illumination on RUMBLE, and you can see a whole brand new playlist for the eclipse, the new moon solar eclipse in Libra for each sign, sun, moon, and rising. So there's 12 little videos, and you can see what it means. Okay. Hey, who's that? Jason Corral. You're in Las Vegas. Oh, okay. So did you actually get a glimpse yourself? When was it? It's still happening, Jason. Let me. We're looking at the tail end of it. Let me show you one more little snippet here with my amateur homemade pinhole camera. Yeah, there is one, but it's not going to be an eclipse like the one we're looking at right now. So here we go. I'll try to do this again. This is the last probably time I'm going to do it, but there's my pinhole camera. And you should see it, that little crescent there, that little crescent is the sun, and most of the sun is blocked out by the moon. The moon is eclipsing the sun right now. We've already passed the main point, and the moon is sliding, moving away. Okay? So I hope that, it is pretty freaking awesome. I'm very lucky. Thank you, Jason. I've seen 2 of these in my lifetime already. This is my 3rd. So it's kind of a big deal. I'm an astrologer. And if you want to, Jason, you can go to my channel, terraillumination.com, and like I was saying, you can see the astrological reports for each sun sign, sun, moon, and rising. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, then Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. There's 12 reports out there for you, okay? So I'm signing off, everybody. Take care. Have a super day. All right.